Hello everybody. Right, I'm going to read you the story of Elmer today. This is the story that we're looking at in literacy this week. And I know yesterday you listened to the video of David McKee, the person who wrote this book, reading the story to you, but I thought it would be nice if I read it to you today. Okay, so it's called Elmer. Let's have a look what happens in our story. So here it is, it starts here. Got all the grey elephants. There were once a herd of elephants. Elephants young, elephants old, elephants fat, elephants thin, elephants like this, elephants like that. All different, but all happy and all the same colour. All that is, except for Elmer. Look at Elmer. Elmer was different. Elmer was patchwork. Elmer was yellow and orange and red and pink and purple and blue and green and black and white. Elmer was not elephant coloured. It was Elmer who kept the other elephants happy. Sometimes he joked with the other elephants. Sometimes they joked with him. But if there was ever a little smile, it was usually Elmer who started it. One night, Elmer couldn't stop thinking. And the thought that he was thinking was that he was tired of being different. Who ever heard of a patchwork elephant, he thought. No wonder they laugh at me. And in the morning, before the other elephants were really awake, Elmer slipped quietly away, unnoticed. As he walked through the jungle, Elmer met other animals, and they always said, "Good morning, Elmer." Each time Elmer smiled and said, "Good morning." After a long walk, Elmer found what he was looking for, a large bush covered with berries, a large bush covered with elephant-coloured berries. Elmer caught hold of the bush and shook it, and he shook it, and he shook it, until all the berries fell to the ground. Once the ground was covered in berries, Elmer lay down and rolled over and over, this way and that, and back again. And then he picked up bunches of berries and he rubbed himself all over, covering himself with berry juice, until there wasn't a sign of any yellow or orange or pink or red or purple or blue or green or black or white. When he had finished, Elmer looked like any other elephant. After that, Elmer set off back through the jungle. On the way, he passed the other animals, but this time, each one said to him, "Good morning, elephant." And each time Elmer smiled and said, "Good morning," very pleased that they didn't know it was Elmer. When Elmer rejoined the other elephants, they were all standing quietly. None of them noticed Elmer as he worked his way into the middle of the herd. I wonder if you know which one's Elmer. Can you see? I can't tell. Do you think it's that one jumping around there? After a while, Elmer felt that something was wrong. What was it? He looked around the same old jungle, same old bright sky, same old rain cloud that came over from time to time, and lastly, same old elephants. Elmer looked at them. The elephants were standing absolutely still. Elmer had never seen them so serious before. The more he looked at the serious, silent, still standing elephants, the more he wanted to laugh. And finally he could bear it no longer. He lifted up his trunk and at the top of his voice, he shouted, "Boo!" The elephants jumped and fell all ways in surprise. "Oh my gosh and golly," they said. And then they saw Elmer, helpless with laughter. "Elmer," they said, "it must be Elmer." And then the other elephants laughed too, as they had never laughed before. As they laughed, the rain cloud burst, and when the rain cloud fell on Elmer, his patchwork started to show again. The elephants still laughed as Elmer was washed back to normal. "Oh, Elmer," gasped an old elephant, "you've played some good tricks, but this is the best one ever. It didn't take you long to show your true colours. We must celebrate this day every year, said another one. This will be Elmer's Day. All elephants must decorate themselves in colours, and Elmer will decorate himself elephant coloured. This is exactly what the elephants do. One day a year they decorate themselves and parade, and on that day, if you happen to see an elephant that's an ordinary grey colour, then you know it must be Elmer. Look at all those patterns. I bet that takes a long time to paint yourself with all those patterns. Maybe you could draw a patterned elephant when you finish listening to this story. See you soon, boys and girls. Bye.